Good evening, public and general. I will present the exhibition. Implementation of a web system that improves the process of technical supervision in the incident of the hydrocarbons regulatory actions in the seats of Lima 2023. Authors: Cynthia, Elvia, Caceres, Sanchez, Luis Alfredo, Diburga, Evangelista, Fredy, Robert, Rosas, Culcos, and Miguel Cano, Lengua. Topics: Introduction, Methodology, Development Methodology, Results, Conclusion. Introduction: The lack of adequate tools and technology, the efficient management and super incidents within the hydrocarbon regulatory institution has been found where the monitoring and control process depends of manual methods and outlet system, making it difficult to collect, classify, and analyze data in real time. This lack of appropriate technology leads to delays in decision-making, lack of effective communication, and limitation in monitoring and control capacity. It is important that technical supervision maintains compliance with rules and regulations, incident detection and prevention, and time emergency response. Thus, texts require a comprehensive and efficient approach that ensures that safe and quality standards are met all stages of process. Faced with the problem in this investigation, a web system was implemented that allowed improving the process of technical supervision on the incident hydrocarbon regulatory institution. In this context, the objectives research implement a system that improves the process of technical supervision in the incidents on the hydrocarbon regulatory institution. This web system will allow a more efficient managing and effective follow-up of incidents, streamlining supervision process, and improving communication between teams involved. It seeks the optimal efficient technical supervision and ensure quality and safety in the hydrocarbon industry. Methodology. This research will be of the Scrum methodology approach, a framework widely used in agile projects. It is broken down into several phases, starting with preparation in the start phase and moving the days planning in the planning phase. Then the implementation and result will guide the execution and follow-up. Scrum and Agile project management methodology. Thus, Caceres built interactive approach and continuous interaction between the development team and project stakeholders. This methodology is based on development cycles called sprints, each of which is composed of a series phases and creating the product addressing different aspects in interaction. Team Scrum. The Scrum team is made up of the product owner, development team, and team leader as follows. Product owner is made up product owner, development team, and team leader follows. Scrum Master. The primary responsibility of the Scrum Master is to ensure that all members of the Scrum core teams, including the product owner, operate the Scrum process correctly. Development teams. A Scrum team is made of professionals who work to deliver increments of ready products that can go in production and end of each sprint. Sprint. Scrum is based on Sprint, which is the time box from 4 weeks. The top weeks where an increment of a finished product is developed and can be put into production. sprint planning. During the sprint, the work to be done on the sprint timeline is planned. The program was created with the cooperation on the entire Scrum team. The maximum sprint planning duration for a planning month is 8 hours. Sprint goals. Sprint goals are the fifth goal for sprint and can be developed by implementing the product backlog. Provide guides that development teams why they are building steps. Daily Scrum. A daily scrum is regular 15 minutes time that development team has. The daily scrum is held every day of the sprint. Your role is to plan your work for the next 24 hours. Sprint review. What the sprint finish, a validation of the sprint is done the check, the progress and adjust the set of products. Sprint retrospective. The sprint retrospective is a process that allows the Scrum teams to look back on the just concluded sprint, identify for improvements and plan change for the next sprint. Product backlog. The product backlog lists order all the problems and improvement from fully version of the product. Sprint backlog. A sprint backlog of the pending product selects the sprint conjunction while planning the dry product growth while meeting the sprint goals. Increments. The increment is the overall addition of the least finishing goods sprint that sum all previous sprint. Development methodology. User type. According to the information obtained during the interview with the general supervisor, the various user profiles that will interact with the system were established. This user will be responsible for the management of the web system. System requirements. The carry out project development effective is essential to have accurate understanding of the functional and non-functional requirements of the system. Creating product backlog. This will help identify or propose that perform product deliveries is project objective that define why properties and estimates and approximate deliverables. User stories. User stories hide the full details of the functional of the given system or software from a customer perspective. The purpose of user story is to illustrate how our item provide specific value on the customer. This project has been interpreting the requirements for user store. In this case, the owner of the product will become a supervisor of the are based on the hydrocarbon regulatory company and the interest party or employees who will manage the incidents. The latter will have agreed participation and the will use the web. For the following research, he will consider 10 user stores. Results. Sprint 1. User store 1, 2, and 3 are complete based on the estimate times and their high priority. They will be carried out in the appropriate order. The tips. The user moves register while the corresponding role process dialog while appropriate credentials user with super menu screen the with option query modify and report. Sprint 2. User 456 will be complex estimated while high and medium priority in the corresponding order. User-wide role of supervision of the Y interface Y option shows console that reveals details of pending incidents in the async interface. The superview Y completes the data incident responsible party and the supervisor analysis specialist that should notify the analysis specialist by email. Sprint tree user store 7 and 8, while complete bugs are estimated medium priority in the corresponding order. For this why the role analyst will receive assigned incidents. The interface will allow the edit and update the incident to add the modified information about its content. They will also be able to attach file change the incident status. You can complete incident that will interface supervision through a notification by email. Spring 4. User store 9 and 10 while complete these estimate and priority correspond or. For this use, supervision will be able the incident status and the interface the track offer progress they are results. Additional, they will interface where the report display and with specific that will be the download the desired information. Storage structure. The data storage structure is serves a high scalable, flexible platform that provides a range storage service. This enables business and managed application and service efficiency effective. Conclusion. It is concluded that our research project so far achieved the implementation of a web-based system that improves the technical supervision process of incidents and the hydrocarbons regulatory institution. For the development and design of the prototypes, HTML was used, which allow use that represents all the information obtained from the user stories, thereby false links the next of the end user. About the architecture that was used, it allows use the word in layer, providing bidders organization as there in clear separation of where each type of logic goes. This architecture facilitates maintenance and scalability of the web system. Regarding the methodology employed for the project design, Scrum was used because of the short time frames, allowed use fuels all the defined user store sprints, and the end of each sprint and sprint retrospective was conducted, which provided use-wide insight and observation that needed to address before the start of the next sprint. In the future, we anticipate that development and implementation of a mobile application version, which will enable the hydrocarbon regulatory institution to manage incidents, optimize and efficiency is the areas. Thanks for your attention.